Once upon a time, in ancient India, there was a village known for its serene beauty and peaceful inhabitants. Among them lived a young man named Siddhartha, who was known for his brilliance and potential. Yet, Siddhartha struggled with a profound sense of laziness. Despite his dreams of becoming a scholar and helping his village prosper, he found himself caught in a cycle of procrastination and idleness. One day, as Siddhartha wandered through the village, he encountered an elderly monk named Gautama, who was renowned for his wisdom and compassion. Siddhartha, burdened by his inner struggle, approached the monk and expressed his frustration. "Master Gautama," he said, "I have great ambitions, but I am paralyzed by laziness. I cannot seem to find the motivation to start or complete anything." Gautama, with a gentle smile, invited Siddhartha to sit with him under a large Bodhi tree. He began to share a story that had been passed down through generations. A story that Siddhartha hoped would offer him the guidance he needed. "Long ago," Gautama began, "there was a great king who ruled a prosperous kingdom. Despite his power and wealth, the king was troubled. His kingdom was thriving, yet he felt a persistent emptiness within himself. He sought out the wisest sage in the land, hoping to find a remedy for his discontent. The sage, after listening to the king's concerns, said, 'Your kingdom is prosperous, but you are troubled because you have not yet conquered your own inner struggles. I will give you a simple task. Each day, perform one act of kindness and one act of self-discipline. If you do this diligently, you will find the peace you seek.' The king, though skeptical, decided to follow the sage's advice. Each day, he practiced kindness, helping his subjects, listening to their grievances, and offering support. At the same time, he disciplined himself, studying, reflecting, and maintaining a rigorous routine. As the days passed, the king noticed a transformation within himself. His inner turmoil began to ease, and he felt a newfound sense of fulfillment. Gautama paused and looked at Siddhartha. The king's journey was not about grand gestures or extraordinary efforts. It was about consistency and small, purposeful actions. He conquered his inner laziness not by waiting for motivation, but by committing to daily practices that aligned with his values. Siddhartha listened intently, absorbing the wisdom in Gautama's story. "So, Master Gautama," he said, "are you suggesting that overcoming laziness involves small, consistent actions rather than waiting for a burst of inspiration?" Gautama nodded. "Precisely. Laziness is often the result of neglecting the present moment and seeking shortcuts to fulfillment. By focusing on one task at a time, and committing to actions that align with your goals, you create a momentum that overcomes inertia." Siddhartha felt a spark of realization. He understood that his struggle was not about lacking motivation but about aligning his actions with his aspirations. He resolved to adopt the same approach as the king, performing daily acts of discipline and kindness, no matter how small. With renewed determination, Siddhartha began his journey. He set achievable goals and broke down his tasks into manageable steps. Each day, he focused on completing one task and being mindful of his actions. He found that as he built these small habits, his sense of laziness gradually dissipated. The more he committed to his daily practices, the more he found his motivation and energy growing. As time went by, Siddhartha became known for his diligence and contributions to the village. His efforts bore fruit, and he achieved his dream of becoming a respected scholar. He helped his village prosper with his knowledge and insights, and his own sense of fulfillment grew deeper. Through his journey, Siddhartha discovered that overcoming laziness was not about waiting for a moment of inspiration but about cultivating daily habits of discipline and mindfulness. He learned that true progress comes from consistent effort and the willingness to act in alignment with one's values and goals. And so, Siddhartha's story became a source of inspiration for many in his village. He demonstrated that with small, persistent actions and a commitment to self-discipline, even the greatest obstacles could be overcome, and the loftiest dreams could be realized. In the end, Siddhartha's transformation echoed the timeless wisdom shared by Gautama, reminding everyone that the path to success is paved not by waiting for motivation but by embracing the power of consistent, purposeful action.